Hi everyone, welcome to my first ever video. This is what I think is a totally new technique, so I'm just going to call it Watercolor VersaMark Reveal. It's so quick and easy and I just love the results. I love the look of this technique. So the first thing that you're going to do is stamp your image onto your watercolor paper using VersaMark ink. So this particular image I'm going to stamp twice, once on the top and once on the bottom. So flip it over, ink up the stamp again, eyeball it up, and stamp it in at the bottom. Make sure you push it in, the stamp into the paper really well. Okay, so now I'm going to put a sentiment right down the middle there. It's kind of hard to see where I've stamped. I can see it if you hold it at just the right angle, you can see it. So I can see the top and the bottom. So I'm just going to eyeball it and see if I can get it in there. If you're not sure if you're doing this particular type of card with a background above and below, you could probably just put a pencil mark in there and mark where it is, because it is kind of hard to see since it's just clear onto white. So I'm just going to go for it and put my sentiment right in the middle there, pushing it in well. So next I'm just going to hit that with my heat tool and I'll be back in a minute. So I've just hit that stamped image on my watercolor paper with my heat tool, and next I'm going to ink up my craft sheet using my Love 'em cube distress inks. So you just want to ink that up, whatever colors you choose. Right now I'm using mustard seed was the first one I put down, and I'm kind of overlapping that a little bit with peacock feathers, and then some spiced marmalade on the left. So ink that up, give it a spritz with some water. And then make sure that you know which side you stamped on, because it's invisible. You can, if you want, you can put an X on the wrong side of your paper so you know which side you want to put it down. Give it a little squish. You want to push it in really well. If you want, give it a little squiggle wiggle and pick it up. This is the fun part, because you can see, I'm just going to smush that with my thumb there, you can see that that distress ink is being soaked in by the VersaMark. So I'm just going to set that down. I'm going to just bleed off that little excess on the side, and then we'll leave it to air dry. And so here's the completed card. Once it dried, I put some glossy accents on some of the stripes and every second letter of the sentiment, and I added a shadowed die cut number 13. This card's going to be for my son Jordan's 13th birthday, which is coming up super quick. So please let me know if you like this technique by leaving a comment on my blog or giving this video a thumbs up on YouTube. Thanks so much for watching.